So hi guys, since I'm in the Thanksgiving cooking spree, I just want to share another recipe with you guys for sweet potatoes. And this one is done a little bit different. This is a different recipe, but it's so delicious and even kids would ask you for more. So I'm going to show you guys step by step how I do the sweet potato. And I'm going to show how I do my Brussels sprout in this video as well. So come on down. My husband's going to help me to peel the potato, and I find some very, very nice sweet potatoes. And I will show you guys what we do with the sweet potato to make it so delicious. Sweet potatoes, we're gonna peel them and I'm gonna dice them up, and I'll show you guys step by step. This is a very delicious and nutritious recipe. So I'm just showing which potato I'm using because sometimes we have different names for the potatoes, but this is the orange sweet potato. Guys, my sweet potato is all done, peel and wash, and look how nice and big they are. I'm gonna cut them up because I am making these sweet potatoes cubes. I'm making them into cubes. That's what my recipe is about today. This is a really big one, so it's a little bit tough to cut. I'm just gonna cut them into small pieces. I usually cut them into long strips, and I make cubes with these ones so they can cook quickly. And I'm gonna cut all of them like this, see? Small cubes so they can cook quickly. And then I'm gonna show you guys. It's so simple, but it's yet delicious, and sweet potato is very good for you. I just want to say that I'm thankful this Thanksgiving for food, that even though COVID-19 is hitting all the countries around the world, I'm still thankful for food. So thank God for food. Leave in a comment and let me know what you guys are thankful for. There is so much that I'm thankful for, but today I'll share as I go along all the things that I'm thankful for. Guys, here are my sweet potato cut in chunks. I'm going to show you guys how I season this, and this is such an easy way to make sweet potatoes. I know adults like it like this and kids. So what I'm going to do for it not to stick in my baking pan, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter in it, and I'm going to have to do them in more than one pan. But this is a big favorite in my house, so I'm doing a lot, and then whatever is left, we have it for the next day. So I have that, and the next thing we're going to add is some brown sugar, and we want to add not too much, but just a little bit, because this potato is already sweet. So we just want to give it a nice little, so I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon altogether, because this is going to caramelize up and give it a nice extra sweetish flavor. So we're not putting too much. If you like your sweet, you can add more. And then what this needs is some cinnamon. So we're going to add a tablespoon of cinnamon. And this is smelling so nice.
Yeah.
And when you smell this, you can tell right away it's Thanksgiving with that cinnamon smell, brown sugar and butter. And that's all that this takes. So I'm going to go in with my hands, and I'm just going to mix it in well so it can get coated. And when it's cooking, it's not going to get stick to the bottom. This is too much for this pan. So I'm going to separate it into a different dish so they can cook properly, and then I'll go in and mix this one up here. This is the right amount for this one.
It smells good.
The smell of cinnamon, right? Yeah. So this one is ready. I'm cooking it in a 350-degree oven. And guys, depends on what size you cut your cubes. That's gonna tell how fast it's gonna cook or how long it's gonna take. So I don't know. I'm not gonna give you guys a proper timing of this, because what I usually do is take a fork and press it in, and if the fork goes right down, I know it's cooked. So I'm just gonna put it in a 350-degree oven until it's nice and soft and tender, and my fork can go in. But when it's done, I'll show you guys how it looks. I spread them out so they're not on top of each other, and they can cook properly. And I have 3 pans of these, but these babies go so fast in my house. So So I'm gonna put it into my oven. My oven is ready, and I'll show you guys when it's done. So while the sweet potato is in the oven cooking, we're gonna start working on our Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout is very, very simple and easy to cook. My husband is gonna start cutting off. What he's doing is cut off the head here, and he's taking out the top layers because some of them have bruises, and he's cutting them into halves like that. And once he's done with all this, I'm gonna show you guys how quickly I season this, like with just pretty much 3 ingredients, and then it's gonna be all good to go. So guys, here is the Brussels sprout. My husband cut them up. He took off all the old leaf on the top. So I'm gonna season them. I'm not gonna cook them like this because I like to spread them out when I'm cooking. I'm gonna season this now, and it's some very simple ingredients. So I'll put 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna sprinkle it right on top like this. Not a lot of salt, or to your taste bud. You can put more if you like, or less. So 1 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, because this is a lot of Brussels sprout. This is about maybe 3.5 pounds. But once you cook it down, it usually reduces. So I have the star for this dish is Italian, dry Italian seasoning that I enjoy on my Brussels sprout. So I'm putting 1 tablespoon, and this is it smells so lovely. So I'm gonna do a nice big sprinkle here, and the next thing I'm gonna put in is 1 tablespoon of butter, because the butter is gonna help it to hold all that ingredients that we just put on there. This butter is gonna help to hold those onto it, and the butter is gonna help it not to stick on the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with my hands here, and I'm just gonna nicely mix everything in, and you can smell this. It smells like it's ready. So some of your Brussels sprout leaves are gonna come off at this point, but no big deal. All of it is now gonna come off. So now it's nice and mixed in, and look how seasoned it is. So what I'm gonna do, I have another baking dish here. I'm gonna spread them out so I don't have uncooked ones on the top. I like to give them room when I'm cooking it, and I'm gonna cook some in the baking dish as well. So this roti pan always come in use for me when I have extra things to put in the oven, because this is wide and nice, and it's gonna hold a lot of it on here. So guys, I'm gonna lay them out, and then I'll come back and show you guys, and then before I put them into the oven. So here the Brussels sprouts are. I spread them out to cook evenly, and I have 2 baking pan all seasoned well and nice. I'm gonna put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or 25, and it's gonna be all good and ready. So guys, here is my beautiful sweet potato, all cooked and nicely done. I'm gonna show you guys how nice and tender this went right through, and it is soft and tender. I'm gonna do a taste test for you so you see exactly what I'm talking about. So it went right through. The smaller you cut them, the quicker they will cook. And if you look on the bottom, you see that nice caramelish kind of sheen is from the brown sugar and the butter. And look here, nice and soft. So as soon as the Brussels sprout finished cooking, because I had to cook these and then put the Brussels sprout in, I will taste and let you guys know how this tastes. So again, I want to say I'm thankful today for health and strength. So I had good health today to cook dinner and make a nice Thanksgiving dinner for my family. And I want to say that I'm thankful for so many things that God has done for us, so many food He has provided for us, food in all different colors, size and shapes. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that this Thanksgiving. So here is my sweet potato that I did in cubes, and the Brussels sprout. They're all done now and very hot. Since I did all the tasting already, I'm gonna let Jessica tell you how she liked these.
I'm so excited to taste.
She loves Brussels sprout. So just see if you can taste for them and let them know.
Okay, I'm gonna try Brussels sprout first.
You're gonna try Brussels sprout? Okay.
That's so good. I love Brussels sprouts. Always my favorite vegetable. And guys, this is so amazing and yummy. I just love it.
Try the sweet potato when you finish.
Okay.
And let us know how you like the sweet potato.
Cheers.
Okay. Cheers. Is it soft?
It's so soft, and guys, the cinnamon in it, it makes it so yummy. It's so delicious, guys. You have to try this recipe. Please subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, comment down below what you would like us to make next. Until then, bye for now.
Say happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.